Guys, welcome back to Nala's Journey. This is a follow-up to a video that I did recently regarding life here in America, regarding how Americans, how many Americans, not every American of course, but many Americans, they just love these pricey, expensive cars. The BMWs, the Land Rovers, the Mercedes Benz, the Jaguars, all the cars that I really have no interest in. When I think about these cars and an $800 a month payment or $1,000 a month payment on these cars, and that doesn't include maintenance on the cars, doesn't include gas for the cars, I'm like, no, never. I've never had an interest, not that I couldn't afford it, of course, on these pricey cars. Here's what I have an interest in. Here's what I'm passionate about. When I think about $800 a month, US dollars, I'm thinking about how much good that can do somewhere in Africa. I can think about, the villages, the families, the children, the single mothers that type of money could help, and how many families and individuals that type of money. 800 US dollars a month for a car payment? No, not me. I never did. I never will. I couldn't care less about these pricey cars. So I'm not interested in high-end vehicles. Just not me. I'm passionate about being a blessing to families in need. And I'm looking for opportunities in the motherland, all right, where I can be a blessing to families. In particular, I've been looking at Kenya. My radar, my antennas are up on Kenya. Listen, if you're watching from Kenya, drop me a comment. Anywhere you're watching from in the motherland, drop me a comment, please. If you're in the U.S. like I am right now, drop me a comment. What state are you watching from? I'm interested. I am. Yeah, guys, I've been looking and researching opportunities. I'm looking for really meaningful projects in Africa. And you know what? I think I'm getting closer, guys. I am. I told you I've traveled to the motherland before. Shout out to all my friends in Cape Town. Shout out to all my friends in Johannesburg in South Africa. And listen, let me dedicate this video to my friends in Kenya. Hello, guys. Greetings to all my friends in Kenya. I will be seeing you guys real soon. I will. Listen, I'm excited about, the things that God has placed on my heart that can be done in Kenya and other countries in Africa. I'm excited. I feel really good about it. And I know I'm getting closer and closer to, putting some projects in place. I'm grateful for, for opportunities that are on the rise. I'm grateful for the opportunities that are coming on my radar. I'm excited about these opportunities. I am, guys. I am. I really am. So yeah, guys, for me, it's never been about expensive cars, pricey cars. I really couldn't care less about them. It's been about, okay, working hard, putting money aside, and making a difference, especially at this point in my life, making a difference, in the lives of families and youth in need in Africa. I'm passionate about this thing. I am. I am. Guys, I really, really am. I told you I visited, for example, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe was beautiful, and I loved it. I did. But, my next pursuit, my next journey in Africa is the journey of making a difference. It's the journey of being a blessing to villages, to families, to youth, etc. That's the journey that I'm on in this phase of my life. I'm so excited about it. I really am, because some interesting projects are coming my way, and I'm excited to pursue them, and I'm most excited to be a blessing to the continent of Africa. Guys, listen, I'm going to be dropping some videos of things that I'm going to get involved with in Africa. Of course, I'll be dropping those videos for you. I will. I'm going to share it. Whatever I do in Africa, I promise to share it with all of you. Guys, I do. Listen, I keep my promises. Listen, but I'm also going to continue talking about life here in America. Because a lot of people, ask me questions in the comments regarding, what is it like to live here in America? What it's like? Let me tell you. First of all, it's very expensive. You've got to work very hard. You do. 2 jobs. Yeah, that's very common here in America. It is, And are a lot of people living beyond their means? Yeah, that's true. But I think that's also true in many countries. But it is true here. I know that. For example, I know people who have a Mercedes Benz, but they live in an apartment. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it does for them. So, I guess they're happy, but I wouldn't be happy, with let's say $700 a month car payment and living in an apartment that costs me at least $1,200 US every month, plus all the utilities. I keep telling you about all the utilities. Certain parts of Africa you can live and you're not going to have all these, numerous utility payments like we have in the U.S. In the U.S. we've got to pay for lights, electricity, got to pay for water. Water is not free in the U.S. Okay, I know in Africa, in many places, you can dig a hole, right? A borehole, right? And reach water and create a well system for the families, for villages, etc. That's wonderful. But here in the U.S., all 52 states, let me tell you, unless you're living off-grid somewhere, you've got to pay for water every month, okay? You do. So, and the bigger your family, of course, the more you're going to spend, on water. That's just water. And we need it. We need it to cook. We need it to drink. We need it to bathe ourselves, and etc. So, again, life is expensive here in the U.S., but I look at, what can I do with my U.S. dollars, for someone else, to make a difference for someone else. That's how I look at. That's how I look at things. I've made some really good decisions in my life over the years that have put me in this position now where I can see, okay, there's many things I can do in the continent, in the motherland, in the continent of Africa that I've been thinking about for a while. There are many things that I can do. God has put me in a really good position in life, and I'm humbled by it, but I'm also excited about it. I am. Listen, if you're excited for me and what I can do in Africa, drop me a comment. Let me know how you feel about that, because I am looking forward to being a blessing to the motherland. I am. So yeah, guys, I'm feeling pretty good today. Drop me a comment, guys. Let me know, how are you feeling today? I'd like to know. I'm concerned. I am. Listen, as always, guys, if you like my vibe, if you like my energy, please press that like button. Please do. Share my videos, subscribe. Let this family grow. Let's get bigger and bigger. We can. We're over 422 family members as of today. Let's keep growing. Over 400. Listen, that's a lot of family members, and I'm excited about that. Listen, I am, guys. I am. Yeah, guys, I am. So, let's keep growing, guys. This is Nala. I'll see you in the next video.